Hello, a day with Caleb. We are back with another Purge video from Josh, the movie collector. Maybe he's finally done purging after all these videos. It's been a journey. He was mostly purging for McKay's, which has been done. This last little stack we've been holding on to for a couple weeks, if not months at this point. But let's dive right in to what we have here and some pretty cool things. We did work out a trade with Cash and some things. He owed me a little from Fanboy, so we kind of worked out a deal. Creature Comforts, the complete first season. This does have season 2 and Merry Christmas, everybody, as well. He got the box set, which has each one individual. This has them all together. Then this is brand new factory sealed. I believe I do have this already, but we'll keep this sealed. City of Lies, Johnny Depp, Forrest Whitaker. Pretty good movie. Kind of dramatic, kind of cop thriller-esque. Then I believe this is an upgrade. Mel Gibson, Julia Roberts, Conspiracy Theory, and Warner Brothers. We're always vigilant now. If you haven't watched those Disc Rot videos, go back and check them out. I think we're okay on this. This is 1997, so 05 is kind of where it started. Usually I don't have any problems with the snapper cases because they were pre-2005. Then we did, if you watch my Purge videos along the way, we did get this already on VHS. He bought this, but then this had a cut. It's kind of hard to see, which is good because I can see it pretty good with the naked eye, but the camera's not you can see it a little bit there. But anyway, he upgraded at McKay's, so I am now upgrading again after getting it on VHS. So that is very cool. Very good movie. Now that I remember it, very awesome. Reese Witherspoon, big fan of hers, always have been. Then same with this, 1997. Yeah, I think we're okay. Has a few fingerprints we'll check out, but I think as far as the code, I think we're okay. We'll separate them and just test them to make sure. Then Enemy of the State, this is an upgrade from VHS. Gene Hackman, Will Smith, a very good thriller. Very underrated by Will Smith. Not many people remember the film. Comment down below, do you remember Enemy of the State? Very cool. Saw it on TV a bunch and then got it on VHS. Wore that VHS out. Then Jennifer Beals Flashdance. And this has the iconic scene that is imitated over and over again. Salmon fishing in the Yemen. Say that 3 times fast. Emily Blunt who is now married to John Krasinski, most famous for The Office as Jim, but he has built up quite a resume now with directing, so decided to check that out. Then the two-film collection, Warner Brothers, The Mask and Son of the Mask, and this. Another way we're talking about disc rot, but another way you could pretty much rest assured that it's not disc rot if it has made in Mexico. And you know, a lot of the times people buy stuff when it says made in the USA, and tend to shy away from stuff made in Mexico, China, because we're Americans, we want it in America. But in the case with Warner Brothers, you do not want it made in America. You want it made in Mexico, just for that disc rot fiasco. I'm sure there are companies in the States that manufacture discs that do a good job, but in this specific case, they did not. This must... Okay, then we have Justice League, the Flashpoint Paradox. This backing, was this a re-release? I don't remember. I don't know if mine has the backing like that. Probably does, probably just didn't register. Then the Fantastic Mr. Fox rental exclusive, and you can tell that this is Blockbuster. And you know, if it's a rental exclusive or it has the Blockbuster printout labels tucked inside, or the Blu-rays, I tend to save them. Just hold on to that nostalgia as long as I can. Then Robert Redford, Paul Newman, The Sting. This is the special edition. 7 Academy Awards in '73, including Best Picture. Huh. What was nominated in '73 that it went against? Trying to think. Comment down below if you know. But Disc 1, feature films. Disc 2, special features. And I like this kind of case. Almost like a CD case. Except, you know, bigger and it's DVD. But that's a cool collector's case there. Same with this, except for the front kind of bending in. Saturday Night Fever 30th Anniversary Special Collector's Edition. Oh, I see, okay. It's like is it a loose disc or no? It feels kind of loose, but you have the DVD, the backing there, and then this slides over it. That's pretty cool, pretty unique. I wouldn't want this with everyone because it is kind of on the flimsy side. There's not much protecting that disc, but that is very cool. An upgrade from VHS. Then the ugly Dachshund or Dachshund, Dachshund, however you want to say it. This is a very good Disney movie, very underrated, with Dean Jones, and very funny movie. If you have not seen this, go check it out. I believe in the 60s, right? 50s or 60s? Of course it doesn't say. It was 2004 when they re-released this. But I remember we had it on VHS. We would watch it I won't say once a week, but maybe once a month or every other month. So 6, 7 times a year we would be watching this bad boy. And I had the VHS, we were putting it away. My dad's a pastor. We would go church to church, had one box of movies that we could keep. So we had a very limited selection of movies we could fit into that one box. Eventually, it did grow to 2 boxes. We had one box each. Those old chicken boxes from Kroger. Well, I'm not getting the size right, but you know what I'm talking about. But the ugly dash hound was one of those, and I was putting it away, and something happened. I was lowering it or putting it on the table, and it fell and busted into a million pieces. So I had to use my money and rebuy it so we could continue to watch it. And we had the little mini TV with the VCR, because traveling church to church, you can't have a big TV. So we would plug that in wherever we were, whether it be a pastorium, which is a house attached to the church or in the area of a church they call it a pastorium, or sometimes we would stay in the fellowship hall or gymnasium, which can be a little sketch. Well, I wouldn't say sketch, you felt safe, but it kind of felt weird staying in a place that's not designed for being lived in. But anyway, side tangent, I watched The Mummy Returns on that little screen and loved it. But anyway, glad to upgrade that to DVD. Then we have this cool 4 feature film set here of the Blues Brothers 2000, Fletch, and Fletch Lives. This is a cool 4-pack. Love the Blues Brothers show at Universal Studios, and not just because a certain friend of mine is one of the Blues Brothers. For legal obligations, I don't think I can say exactly, but he also has a YouTube channel, and it is a very cool show. Love Fletch as well. Great 4 films here. Has anybody seen the John Hamm Fletch? I have not yet still. It must have not got a very good push because I don't see it out and about. Physical media shops, I don't really see it. Maybe it was streaming only? That could be the case. Anyhow, I have not seen it, but I would think it would be big shoes to fill from Chevy Chase. Then Sing Street. And then we have Candyman 3, Day of the Dead. And then is this the 4th one? It must be the 4th one, because I think Candyman 2 is Candyman 2. Could be wrong. Josh obviously would know. Continues the tale. Well, that could be a sequel to. Let's see, 1995, 1999. So this this must be the second film. That's interesting that they went with the kind of mini title underneath, and then this, they did the number and the mini title underneath. Huh. I tend to like the original the best. Speaking of church, we went to Gatlinburg with another church, a church friend who traveled like us. So we would get together a lot with him, but his friends from his church when he wasn't traveling were a lot older, so it was dark. They turned off all the lights and told us the story of Candyman probably before we should have known the story. Obviously, we hadn't seen the film, so we thought this was all real, like folklore, urban legend type stuff. And then I remember there were three of them. One, while we were listening intently to the story, kind of worked himself around, and they want us to go to the mirror like the film. Obviously, we didn't know at the time, and say Candyman, but the one had snuck in the bathroom, so when they turned the light off, he popped out and scared us. Mostly me, because I got scared easily as a child. Let's be honest, I probably still scare pretty easily, but pretty neat to think back to that. That was an awesome hotel too. We also watched House of Usher with Vincent Price. I don't think that made us any less scared because that was pretty intense too. But that's funny what your memory remembers, you know? Like, I couldn't tell you what I did yesterday, but I could tell you where we were in Gatlinburg like 25, 26 years ago. Crazy. Then we have this Adam Sandler double feature, Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison. Some would say two of his best. I would probably agree, although slightly, I would probably put Waterboy just above these two. But great movies, especially Billy Madison. Well, they're both great in their own rights. And then Billy Madison, the scene where he's nailing the little kids with dodgeballs, those parents of those actors were not very happy with Adam after that day. He injured a lot of kids, but it makes for a better scene. It really does. Then we have the collector series, Nicole Kidman, The Others. I do have this same exact set, but I got mine like from a library, old library rental or something, and this kid took marker and like marked the mess out of the case, and there's like old library stickers, which, you know, sometimes I keep like old rental stickers and stuff on, depending on what it is, but this is a condition upgrade, and the discs are in better condition. Mine has the insert, so I'll just slot the insert in this one and call it a day. So that's great. Thanks, Josh, for the upgrades and some films I did not have, like, subscribe, share with a movie lover, share your scary stories as kids down below. And if you enjoyed any of these movies, until next time, keep collecting.